Okay, now we're going to have a look at leads and what sort of leads we would use in our solid PVA bags and how we'd go about attaching them. Now, this is quite a good lead, really. It's a little bit on the large side at 3.5 ounces, but you know, that's the maximum I would ever go for one. I generally like an ounce, ounce and a half, and then upwards. But you know, this is probably something I'd rather put into a large solid bag, but it'd be perfectly fine for the demonstration. Now, it's the perfect shape really for what I like. This is a flat pair. Any weight really with a good flat side on it, so it sort of sits there like this instead of rolling over. I mean, let me just show you some of the other leads that you can get in line leads. Obviously, if this was on a ledge or something like that, quite easily roll over the stuff and then get your rig sort of caught underneath it. And that's definitely what you don't want. By using a flat one, you've got less chance of it moving around, which I really like and think is obviously the best idea. Right, how do we go about attaching it? When you get your flat leads, they're going to have a little stem inside them like this. I just tap that out and then I replace it with one of these stems. Now, there's multiple different ways that you can do this. Some people use lead core, some people use other bits and pieces, but I like using these. I mean, some people use big like towel rubbers on the end. As I say, this works really nice for me. That just goes in there like so, and then you'd get the rig that you want with the little loop in the end, and you're literally feeding the loop through there. And you're just going to take your hook afterwards and then feed itself back through itself. So simple sort of loop to loop fashion. Just feed that over there, and that's going to come down beautifully and just stop there like so, you know. And that for me is absolutely brilliant. And then on this end here, you can see we've got like this little bit here. Then that would be tied straight to the main line, and that would be done. That way I can have plenty of these already tied up inside solid PVA bags for when I get to the lake, and I'm literally just snipping my line and tying the next one straight back on with this bit here, which for me is perfect. It's very quick, it's very easy. Lots of pre-prepping can be done, so you haven't got to do it all at the bank. You can get your rod straight out nice and fast. But yeah, that's the leads I like to use. As I say, this would be the maximum size. I would go down to sort of a 1 and 1.5 where I can, especially in the smaller bags. And that's how I like to attach my rig, and I'll tie my main line straight onto there. Lovely stuff.